Hello, and you're very welcome to the County Camogie grounds in Drag here for our first of our Tipperary Senior Camogie semi-finals between Drom-Inch and Cashel. I'm Geraldine Canan. I'm joined here by Stevie O'Donnell, and we're just ready to get underway in the next few minutes. So we'll just go through the two teams. Drom-Inch team in goals: Caoimhe Burke, number 2 Maria Connolly, number 3 Christina Brennan, number 4 Maureen Ryan. The half back line of 5 Emer Cal, 6 Aoife McGrath, 7 Mairead Eviston, number 8 midfield Niamh Long, number 9 Niamh Tracy, and the half forward line number 10 Dee Dunn, number 11 Anne Eviston, 12 Siobhan McGrath, full forward line 13 Emer McGrath, full forward Joanne Ryan, and number 15 Marion Campion.
Yes, and Geraldine, thank you very much. We're now going to have a look at the Cashel team. In goal is going to be Aoife O'Brien, the full back line. On the right, where number 2 will be Maeve Ellie Ryan. Full back will be Kate Murphy, and to complete the full back line will be Lily Fahy. Moving now to the half back line on the right, Caitlin Downey. Number 6 in the centre will be Ciara Dwan and Amy Cross, where number 7 will complete the half back line. Moving on to midfield, and it's here you have Nicole Shelley, where number 8 and number 9, she will be partnered by Anya O'Dwyer. Moving into the half forward line, where number 10 on right half forward position will be Caoimhe Perdue, and Ola O'Dwyer will be a centre forward, and then you have Karine Blair, where number 12. The inside line will read Grace Maloney at 13. 14 is going to be Aideen Bergen, and Annie Fahy, a sister of the cornerbacks, will be at number 15. And there you have a very, I suppose, good team, but however, Geraldine, I would imagine, looking at the Drom-Inch team, Drom-Inch looks stronger on paper.
I suppose Drom have the more settled team, a bit more experience at this level, county champions, but a lot of star names sticking out there in the Cashel team. Everyone will be familiar with Anya O'Dwyer and Orla O'Dwyer through underage with Tipperary and Tip Intermediates and Tip Seniors. Caoimhe Perdue, a very exciting forward there at wing forward. Cashel had a great win on Thursday night in County Under 16 8 final.
And there's 4 of those now on that team?
Yeah, so it's a young, exciting Cashel team, but they'll have no fear going out playing Drom-Inch here today.
And speaking of the Under 16s, it's great advertisement obviously for the Camogie, but as I said, there's 4 of those now that will line out here for Cashel today. You have the 2 Fahy sisters, Lily and obviously then Anna. You also have Grace Maloney and Caitlin Downey, so again very young, but plenty of time obviously in their hands, so they're going to gain huge experience.
Yeah, definitely, and Cashel have come up, they've made great strides in the last few years. Won the intermediate county final in 2018, got beaten in the county semi-final last year by Burgess Tahara, back in the county semi-final this year again, had a great win over Anacarty in the quarter-final, needed a injury time goal to win that, so this is going to be a huge test for Drom and for Cashel. The captains are just going in there for the toss. Just to let you know, anyone tuning in here, thanks to Robert Healy, photo and video, Drom-Inch are lining out in blue and gold in the Tipperary colours. As we all know, Cashel Kincormac's changed their colours to green and red lately, so both teams are green and red, so one team had to change. So Drom actually are in the blue and gold of Tipperary with the red skirts, while Cashel are green and red with the blue skirts.
So that answers that one, Geraldine, anyhow, because people would obviously be asking why Drom-Inch were playing in the blue and gold.
Exactly, yeah. So that won't make
another
a difference
interesting
anyway.
piece as well. I was just looking here through the actual Cashel team. Kate Murphy and again her brother Owen will be playing in the minor hurling final against Sarsfields. That's also going on inside in Holy Cross as we speak. And the centre back Ciara Dwan, her brother Oisin, is also part of that minor team. So we wish the lads there the very best of luck.
So teams are just getting into position here now, and Drom-Inch are playing from left to right. So Cashel very strong there in the middle of the field with Nicole Shelley and Anya Dwyer, both players in Bill Mullaney's plans this year with Tip Intermediate set up. Drom-Inch have one change from the team that beat Tumivar last weekend. Niamh Long comes in at midfield for Mary Burke.
And the referee, I think, is Sean Everett out there, is it?
Yeah, Sean, you're getting ready here. And straight away we see Mairead Eviston going into centre back to pick up Orla Dwyer. And Niamh Tracy winning the throw in, making a big run down through the centre. And she wins her free. She had advantage, but Sean is calling it back.
No advantage applied, obviously, the courts are. Obviously, he's going to call this one back for a free, I would imagine, Geraldine, yeah?
Yeah, and Emer McGrath, Drom-Inch free takers, just coming out to take this. So real trademark run there by Niamh Tracy, went straight through the centre of the Cashel defence.
Very strong runner down the middle, isn't she?
Very physical player for Drom-Inch, yeah. She strikes away, looks good, umpires are happy, and they're going for the white flag. First score of the match for Emer McGrath from a free. Drom-Inch taking an early lead. A lot of movement in the Cashel half-forward line. Aoife Butler strikes it out, but it's only got as far as Niamh Long. She breaks it down. Siobhan McGrath's onto it, a wing forward. Siobhan McGrath, a big long hand pass, but Ciara Dewall is coming across from centre back. Oh, she doesn't get it up first time. Niamh Long is on the ball again. Joanne Ryan, first touch of the game, but it's Cashel that are underneath and coming out with it. And it's on the deck again. Niamh Tracy's getting in there again, trying to win it. Anne Eveson's off. Niamh Tracy has it again. Tries to throw it out to Anne Eveson, but Amy Cross is there, intercepts. Someone needs to put a name in it. Niamh Long tries to get underneath it again. Ciara Dewan has it on now. She's a strong player at centre back. Good, strong delivery. Out comes Annie Fatty. Mairead Evison there at centre back picking up Orla Dwyer. Orla Dwyer trying to get on it. Aoife McGrath is there. Tipperary captain, joint captain, as well as Drom-Inch captain this year. And it's Nicole Shelley now who wins it. Nicole Shelley strikes down right into Maureen Ryan's corner and Grace Maloney. That'll be a great battle here today. Maureen Ryan has got it now. She plays it down the wing, but it's half blocked. And it's gone out for a line ball.
That's actually the first attack for Cashel again, but you need to get that ball in low, Jolene, don't you? You know.
Yeah, they have a young full forward line there, and they're going to give them lots of space and try and take on Drom-Inch full back line.
The Cashel girls still obviously be trying to take them on for pace, but again, that's a very, very strong defence there. And the full back line, a lovely sideline cut.
Corinne Blair cuts in a great cut all the way inside to Cueva Burke, Drom-Inch goalie. She's tackled there by Annie Fatty, and referee says it's a free out. Emer McGrath's looking for it. Cueva strikes, she's going down the centre, looking for Niamh Long. Niamh Long on the ball again, she'll be happy with her start. Flicks it out to Anne Evison. Lily Fatty comes there and wins it, and we have another free. Lily Fatty very reacted quick to that and came across.
Well, when Lily was going down low for it, I suppose it's obvious then that the foul was going to be applied, and it was, but again, good clearance out.
Cueva Purdue on the ball there, strikes it in, looking for Grace Maloney again. Maureen Ryan up to the task, clears down her line again, looking for Siobhan McGrath. Said it's Caitlin Downey. A lively start here. Emer Cahill and Corinne Blair there. Now that's going to be another good battle. Shawnee Everett said Emer was fouling, and it's Corinne's free.
And to be fair, Geraldine, Cashel playing against a very strong breeze. We may not find a breeze here, but there is a strong enough breeze out there.
Yeah, Drum definitely have the breeze. You can see that from Emer McGrath's free. She'd no problem getting the distance. Cueva Purdue now, or no, it's Corinne Blair, I think, stepping over the free.
Blair, yeah. I'd say that Jolly will double check the numbers up there, because I think that is possibly Cueva. We're the number 12, because there was talk earlier about the two numbers, so we'll get back and check those.
Yeah,
again.
I'm sure Cueva Purdue is their free taker, so just want to double check that. And Siobhan McGrath now is on the ball. She strikes it long in. That's going to go out wide though. No danger there. So Aoife O'Brien is getting ready to take this. Down on top of Emer Cahill. Emer Cahill wins it. She bursts out through a good strike by Emer Cahill. That's going to go all the way out wide. Great clearance by Emer Cahill, but Emer McGrath was got out too far, so another puck out for Aoife O'Brien. So it's one point all here. If you're just tuning in, just to be aware that Drom-Inch are in the blue and gold jerseys, playing left to right instead of their traditional green and red. Dee Dunn trying to get on the ball. Aoife McGrath. Orla Dwyer looking to get involved in the play. We're close to the sideline here. Orla wins it. And Anya Dwyer striking it back to Ciara Dewan. And now it's Nicole Shelley. Nicole Shelley make a stride and run down through the field. Here comes Corinne Blair now, and she strikes, And that looks good.
Yeah.
Cashel are happy that. So yeah, just as we thought there, Stevie Crean Blair is number 10 and Cueva Purdue on the freeze, an excellent free there earlier on. So both half forwards now have gone the score sheet. So Cashel take the lead, 2 points to 1. Both teams looking very close here. Emer McGrath, first chance to get into the game from open play. Dee Dunn is outside her, but she goes inside. Long delivery, and Marion Campion is onto it. She breaks it out for Joanne Ryan. Joanne Ryan looking lively now, going all the way through. Full back tries to stop her. Joanne Ryan is still going.
And
she
the
has her
referee was
advantage.
given advantage, but no advantage came out of it. So I would imagine, Jolene, that he's going to call back the free here.
Yeah, Joanne Ryan was going through, and Kate Murphy held her back illegally. She got the shot off, and
she had to kind
Aoife
of
O'Brien was
block
like
her
to.
off. But yet at the same time, the referee judged that there was no advantage obviously coming, and rightly so, the free is going to be
So
awarded.
free for Emer McGrath.
Do you think she'll go for Jolene?
She's the same one coach. She's very good at going for goal. She thinks Cashel aren't ready, she will, but no, happy
she'll
with her
pull it
point. The good few Cashel girls in the goals, and I think Drum needed a score to settle, so a second point there from Emer McGrath. It's 2 points all.
6 minutes played, Jolene. And obviously there's very little between them. As you
Very
think
little,
the
yeah.
scoreline is just a nothing.
The Cashel half forward line midfield looking very lively, but first free ball into the full forward line. Joanne Ryan looks very dangerous. I think Drum's tactic will be to get as much ball into that full forward line as possible. Marion Campion, Joanne Ryan, Emer McGrath looking dangerous.
And just to confirm once again the half hour line, as you just confirmed there a little bit, we'll just go back in that again, Jolene. For Cashel, it is Eva is wear number 12 and Karine is wear number 10.
Another line ball over there now again. It's a Cashel ball. Cueva Purdue going over to take it. Excellent hockey player, Irish international hockey player. It's not always available for Cashel or Tipperary Camogie, so they're delighted to have her now.
A wonderful sports person overall, she's fantastic.
Great
Lovely
strike
coach.
again. Eve Tracy though had got into cover there, and but it still hasn't got it up. Cashel forwards all swarming around it again. Mairead Evison keeping a close eye of Orla Dwyer, following everywhere we go. Now Cashel are on the ball. Grace Maloney again looking very dangerous. Good strike, but I think it's going to go out wide. It is. An excellent player there, Grace Maloney. Has won a few balls
That
already.
was a difficult one, in fairness, Jolene, wasn't it?
A
Coming in
difficult
from that
angle, yeah. And Cueva Burke strikes out again, trying to find Anne Evison, who was centre forward on Ciara Dewan, but Ciara Dewan was alive to that. She has it again. She's Orla Dwyer off her shoulder. Dee Dunn is following, trying to get the hook. Ciara Dewan comes back. She needs to do something with her. She'll overcarry. Dee Dunn hassling again, hurling in. Dee gets a blocking again. Anne Evison's coming to help Dee. Ciara Dewan is still on it. She needs help. Half hooked there by Anne Evison. Dee has it again. Good control by Dee. Maria Connolly is there too, but Cashel forwards putting serious pressure on them. Great win by Anne.
Yeah, that was a free because obviously the Cashel player that came in at that stage on top of, Amy, when she came in on top of the centre forward there, it was, I suppose, really judged to be too high.
And it's another free which Aoife McGrath is going to step up to take a Drom-Inch. I'd say we'll be glad to catch the breath. It's 100 miles per hour here at the moment. This will be Drum's toughest test to date so far. They won all their 3 group games against Clononty, Nina and Anacarty, and then a quarter-final win over Tumivar last weekend.
She's going with low trajectory here, Jolene.
Yep, low into her sister Emer.
Lovely
Emer has
control.
it up first time, and she rounds her player, Lily Fatty. She's going down the end line. What's she going to do here? Joanne Ryan pulls away. Emer doesn't need her. She's still going through. She gets the
What
goal.
a superb strike,
Drops
in
the
fairness.
ball dropped, and she pulled on it and gave Aoife O'Brien no chance in the Cashel goal. So Drom-Inch with the first goal of the game from Emer McGrath. Emer's done all the scoring so far, a goal and 2 points. Emer and Aoife will be on a high. Their father Frankie managing Lockmore to a great win there yesterday. Orla Dwyer on the ball now. Mairead Evison gets the hurley and Shawnee says too aggressive there. Mairead across Orla's hand, and it's a foul and a free in which Cueva Purdue will look to put over again. So the danger there, you see Emer McGrath getting the better of Lily Fahey.
9
Should Joanne
minutes
Ryan
played,
there.
obviously, you know that goal is going to be obviously it's going to put a difference between the two teams at the moment. But do you think, Jolene, looking at it as we speak, that it's a real settling point now for Drum?
I'm just watching that go over. When
over.
you see a response by that by Cashel, I think it's all to play for here. Drum in all the games I've seen so far have been slow, and have really, the water break has kind of done them a favour. They got going after that, but I won't say they've started slow, but they're really in a game here. Poor puck out
know
dive.
they're in a game.
Quiva Burke there. She's blocked it. Or the Wires blocked it down. Queen Blair, she gets the strike in. It breaks there to. And blocked down there by Maria Connolly or Christina Brennan, full back. She needs help. There's no one helping her. Maureen Ryan is coming now. And Shawnee is saying it's a free out.
One thing I noticed about it is, for the Cashel forwards in particular, there's a lot of bunching up in that corner.
Yeah.
If you look at all the space that's out here at this side.
Yeah, neither team really using the space.
They're not using the space, they need to open it up.
Quiva Burke strikes it down the wing, trying to find Siobhan McGrath, but she's behind her player, Caitlin Downey. But she hasn't got it to either. Marion Campion's coming. Marion Campion trying to pick it. Looks like it could go out over the line. No, she has it. Marion winning the well. Leave Tracy, another free. Shawnee not happy there with the Cashel defending, and it's a free from Marion Campion. Emer McGrath coming across from her corner to take it.
It's another difficult enough one, this one, John, in fairness. What are you looking at? About maybe 60 odd yards out?
Yes, and right on her sideline too.
Right on the sideline. So it's going to be difficult. I know the wind is obviously in her favour, but it's more like a swirling wind.
I think she'll get the distance, it's just whether it get the accuracy and taking into wind into a factor there. But
Cashel defence need to be on their toes now as well for this one.
Two good free takers on both sides. Quiva Purdue for Cashel and Emer McGrath for Drom-Inch.
Just in case it dropped short. It's not going to drop short on this occasion though.
And the umpires are happy with that, going to the fly. Excellent score there from Emer McGrath. Cashel really can't afford to be giving away a freeze there with Emer on form on the freeze. Aoife O'Brien looking to strike, puck it out again. Plenty of movement in the half forward line between Cream Blair, Orla Dwyer. It's a great puck out once again. She's looking for Cream Blair. Emer McGrath gets the strike. And Siobhan McGrath has it. Siobhan McGrath going off in her solo and gets past Ciara Dewan. She's Orla Dwyer chasing her though. She needs help, and she's caught it 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
So it's a free out for Cashel.
He was actually blown for there, Jolene, but he's adjudged anyhow that she caught it on 3 occasions. So again, it's going to, as you said, quite vital. So it's going to be a free out for Cashel.
I think the pace of Orla Dwyer, she was able to catch up with her, and Siobhan no option but to catch it again. But Shawnee was alert to that. So Ciara Dewan taking a free now.
Again, that goal, the goal is the one that's separating them, 1-3 to 3, and we're 13 minutes played.
Grace Maloney out in front, but Maureen Ryan seems to have been winning those battles so far. Now Niamh Tracy with a great relieving clearance. Down top of Joanne Ryan. It's gone in over the top. Cashel full back line clearing it. Marion Campion is alert to the clearance though. Can't get it up. Joanne Ryan is out in front now. She's there with Anne Everson outside her. Joanne doesn't need her. Turns left to right and big strike and straight over the bar from Joanne Ryan. Super score.
That's a brilliant point. Really, really good score though.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Joanne switching out into the half forward line as well. She's looking very lively there.
She picked off her score there very, very well. In fairness, she had to battle to get it, but when she got it, she picked her spot.
No problem, Joanne. Yeah, she's a super strike over the shoulder like that.
Great experience.
Huge experience, most experienced player here in Drom-Inch team. Such a key player. Quiva Purdue goes up. Aoife McGrath is with her. Breaks again. Niamh Long is in. Anne Everson there. Quiva Purdue showing her pace, gets past them all. She's on the run down here now, down the left wing. Aoife McGrath's chasing. Quiva strikes. It's not going to get there.
Again,
but
no
she was
advantage
fouled
to
there by
Clyde,
Aoife McGrath as well. So
yeah.
Quiva Purdue, a serious talent there. Drom-Inch have their hands full with her, and it's coming back for a free, which she'll take herself.
She's going to strike this one again, but I think the striking of the ball is quite good against such a strong breeze anyway.
Yeah, so Drom really, now that we see the breeze, and it's probably even picked up a bit, Drom really need to be looking at taking a good lead into half time, and I don't think Cashel are going to allow that. The water break is having a big effect on games, I find. Do you find that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Can be turning point as well for a lot of them.
That's a good strike all the way.
Yeah.
Cashel.
The
Cashel contingent, clap that. It's 1-4 to 4 now.
And Cashel with 3 from freeze and only 1 from play so far. 15 minutes in.
Cashel winning a lot of the 50-50 balls. Nicole Shelley strikes it, blocked down though. Marion Campion is there, but it's Cashel on the attack again.
Need to get a good supply into the forward though, Jolly.
Anya Dwyer strikes it in, but Maureen Ryan has started this game brilliantly, is alive to that. Her clearance though could have been better. It's Amy Cross. Comes to it first time and strikes it in. Strikes in low. Christina Brennan is coming out, racing to that with Aideen Bergen. Ray Devson has it.
Yeah. In fairness, she's given the benefit of the doubt there.
Siobhan McGrath went up high for that catch, and Maeve Ellie Ryan came in strong on her back, and it's a free in. So Eamon McGrath close in further from the sideline than the last one, but probably similar distance.
And to be fair, Jolly, there's not that much really between both teams when you look at
No, a
it.
very even start to the game. Really, that one goal is separated.
But again, I'd like to see Cashel maybe use the open space here, because it just seems to be going for the top corner the whole time.
Yeah, surprised too. The Cashel have Cueva, Orla, and Crean on the half forward line. Usually, I think Crean usually starts in corner forward, so it's probably their three strongest forwards all on the half forward line. I wonder if one of them were inside, would there be a greater threat?
That's a very valid point.
Ewan McGrath strikes that in, and it's straight over the bar. So, and just as Shawnee blows the whistle there for the water break, Drom-Inch take a 4-point lead, 1-5 to 4 points. So, I think both teams will be relatively happy with the start. Drom will be happy that they got that goal, though.
Yeah, they'll be. Cashel defence will be very disappointed because she beat two players going in and finished it off her left hand side and gave the goalie inside little chance. In fairness, the Cashel goalie had no chance of that because
no, and I think the Drum management team will be telling the girls to go for more chances like that. Get the ball into Joanne, into Emer McGrath in the full forward line, and
yeah, because as I say, we were just talking about that goal, and I was just saying it to you earlier that goal was going to prove crucial before the wash break.
Yeah,
and it's exactly the way it panned out.
Exactly, it's the difference really between the two teams.
Yeah.
So you're interested to see now the Drum kick on, or do we? Is there another level in Cashel as well?
And as you said earlier, Geraldine, I'd be also interested to see are Cashel going to move one of their half-forward line into the full forward line and just bring out one of the girls.
Yeah, maybe they'll keep that for when they have the wind too as well. You know, maybe when they don't have the wind, they're happy to have their three strongest forward. Yeah. The inside full forward line are quite young. I just wonder if they had the experience of Crean or Cueva beside them, the threat they'll have.
In favour of the water break, I think it's like a timeout really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if you were over a team, coaching a team, it's a good way of saying, right, just 15 minutes and we'll get you in again. You can give your instructions and change things. But I don't know, like I haven't played obviously with it, so I think if you're playing, maybe you prefer to stay going. I don't know, but I think it can have a big bearing when if you're winning well, and the second half you can kind of fade away. You know, it can. But in the first half, I think if a team hasn't started well, it's their advantage really because they have a break. It suits the team that doesn't start well, I think, in the first half.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, gives them a breather for a minute or so.
Strike from Ray Devson, great clearance in, looking for Emer McGrath. It's breaking there. Joanne Ryan has it on again. Joanne gets it up. Dee Dunn has gone inside. Joanne has found her. Dee there. What's she going to do?
This could be crucial now.
Oh, off the crossbar.
In fairness, now Cashel are very, very lucky to get away with that.
I think the keeper could have got a touch to it. I'm not sure. Dee, I'd say, wasn't sure for a goal or a point. She was true on her own, but the angle has got tight now. Anne Evson's going to pop it over the bar. No, she hits it wide. She'll be disappointed with that.
Cashel defence now, they'll have to be an awful lot tighter down there because, in fairness now, Drom-Inch player just got through very, very easily.
Yeah, I think Joanne just has the experience and the advantage over her younger opponent there in Kate Murphy. So whether Cashel will switch that or not.
It's one that will be
now Grace Maloney
after
getting around Maria Connolly, and she's true. She's going to tap it over. Great score by Grace Maloney. Really mature shoulders on her head there. She just tipped that over the bar. Super score.
But that's definitely a worry for Cashel back in the full back line there at the moment. That's one that they'll be seriously looking at. "19 minutes of play at the moment, Jolene, and
still that goal separating the sides.
Yeah, that goal, it's still that goal, and they'll be talking about that goal, but
Marion Campion coming out far to win the ball. They've isolated Dee Dunn and Joanne Ryan inside. Dee is on the ball again. She's going to score for a point this time. Super score by Dee Dunn. Excellent score. She had the distance, had the accuracy.
That's an unbelievable strike.
That's a great score. I'm just wondering, is Dee playing inside? Drum seem to have pulled out Marion Campion, and Joanne and Dee have loads of space inside. No, Dee is coming out now as well. They're really isolating Joanne Ryan inside, I think, with Kate Murphy. Yeah. So the keeper goes short to their cornerback, Lily Fatty, drives the ball down the corner. Aoife McGrath comes across to Crean Blair. Crean keeps it in play. Ray Devson though tries to stop it. But Sean Everett, referee, says it's a free for Crean Blair, and she'll leave it to Cueva Purdue.
Another difficult one really for Cueva, isn't it? You know, when you think about
with
a difficult angle and the breeze this blow.
Orla Dwyer has started centre forward today in the quarter-final against Anna Carty. I think she spent most time on the wing. Good strike. Could drop short though, I think. The hurleys are up. It's a dangerous ball. It's broken there. Maria Connolly. Grace Maloney is on it. She's got around her player. Grace Maloney going through, but it's a free out. Referee says.
I think
a bit harsh there myself, yeah.
I really do think that was a bit harsh. You give her no chance really to let the ball off.
Grace Maloney did excellent there on Maria Connolly. I think Grace had started on the other corner and has switched over to this corner.
Maybe good defending by Drom-Inch. They held her up. They didn't give her any opportunity.
Here the one gets a touch to that. Marion Campion's coming on to again one-handed, but she doesn't get it up. Eva McGrath has it there. Great pick up by Eva McGrath. Strikes it out to Anne Everson. Eve Long is off her shoulder.
So Cueva's hurley is broke, so she'll have to get another one in straight away.
Looking for a new hurley. Siobhan McGrath onto it there in the corner. Siobhan having a look at the post.
Yeah,
it's
Louise
a strike.
has in the new hurley into her.
Umpire says it's wide. Siobhan be disappointed by that. Drum really need to be taking these scores as we're well into the first half. What's on the clock there now, Steve?
On the clock we are reading 22 minutes of play, Jolene, but again, at least Cashel got in the hurley very quickly. Louise, I don't know how she just got in one there very, very quickly into him. So, again, they need to create the chances, but you need to convert them above as well. Especially when you have a breeze that strong against you.
And Cashel would like to get Orla Dwyer more into the game. Here she is now. We haven't seen any runs
seen
from
too
her.
Much of her at
yeah,
the moment.
Maria Devison keeping very tight reins on her. So I think Orla would be more suited out in the wing, a bit more space maybe. It's very congested there in the middle.
I would imagine that to see her out in the wing, probably maybe in the 12 position.
On her strong side, yeah.
Because there's so much open space here. But then again, Maria Devison is a very, very tight
marker. And she's going to follow her everywhere.
Yeah, and she's not going to give her
Maureen Ryan again. Maureen Ryan is being on top of everything that's come into her corner. She leaves it there for Aoife McGrath. Quick free in maybe. Joanna's inside on her own.
She's really started very well, hasn't she? She's anything that has gone into the corner.
Yeah, excellent. Joanne trying to find Miriam down in the corner. Miriam on Maeve Ellie Ryan. Miriam wins it though. Strikes it inside for Siobhan coming onto it. I think Drum just needs to be a bit more direct and clinical on the ball. Eamon McGrath has it now. She's getting around the player. Surely that's a free. Yeah, definitely the Cashel defence I think are struggling when Drum run at them with pace. A lot of frees being given away there. So Emer on her form today should put this over the bar to stretch Drum's lead.
Yeah, definitely the Cashel defence are under pressure there in the early stages of the game, and we're only just coming up on 24 minutes of play. Again, it's 1-6 to 5 points, just 4 points in it, but that goal again is crucial, as we said earlier.
Lovely strike by Emer, and looks good again, straight over the bar. Super score. Emer McCall following Cueva Purdue out here to the wing. She's looking for the puck out. Aoife O'Brien looking for runners. Good strike by Aoife O'Brien. It's going to go over all the heads. No, it's not. Niamh Long wins it. Go on. Niamh is out and strikes it down the corner, looking for Dee or Joanne. Kate Murphy's first to it though. Kate's coming out with it down the wing. I'd say it's going to go out. No, it's not. It's kept in play by Cueva Purdue. Niamh Long is on her shoulder, and Aniston.
Should be a free, I would imagine. Yeah, but in a way,
Drum just need to be more disciplined on defending.
Anyway, yeah.
Cueva takes a quick, strikes it long. Aoife McGrath is underneath it with Crean Blair. Aoife McGrath and Crean battling for the ball. Niamh Tracy's there too, and Maureen Ryan. Maureen looking to get it up again as well. Bit sloppy there, but Aoife has it out. She comes. She's been held, and it's a free out.
Yeah, again, Sean Everett. He's very strict on all of those type of tackles, isn't he?
Yeah, it would be nice to see the game flow a bit, but
yeah,
I suppose there is a bit of indiscipline there in the tackling. Dee, who's inside in the corner now. This is broken to Joanne Ryan. Joanne, look, she'll
too far off her marker there.
Great score by Joanne. She never gets the simple score. She loves the trickier angles over the shoulder. That's a super score.
The full back was just too far off her there.
I think if you know, the Drum tactic should be get the ball into Joanne. She's just getting the better of her player there. Dee Dunn has gone in corner forward as well. And Emer McGrath is out at
Kate
centre
Murphy,
forward.
she just need to be a bit closer to Joanne.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
so.
right on top for her.
But she needs a bit more support. I think Joanne has too much space there.
Yeah.
So Emer McGrath is centre forward now, and Anne Evanston's on the wing, and Dee is corner forward. Dee Dunn, Aoife McGrath, another foul there. Cashel just getting a bit frustrated. They can't seem to get into a rhythm here in the forwards. I think Aoife McGrath and Martin Ryan in particular. And Aoife just looks a bit injured now, so it's a worry for Drum. Her sister Fiona, as the first aid is running in.
It's a major worry for the Cashel full back line. It's a major worry really for their management now, because they'll have to make a change down there very shortly.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't changed it yet, maybe. I suppose Cashel are at huge disadvantage with the injured
Joe
Circa.
Brown and Louise and the lads and the selectors, I'd say at half time they'll have to look at that.
Yeah, I was just saying they're a huge loss there. Circa Ryan is injured there. She got injured during serious loss, so she would have been probably full back there, or even centre back, and Ciara Dewan probably full back, so it would have been a huge difference there, but they're doing well so far. But all the way,
just
a pint.
it over.
Yeah. Emer McGrath, a huge free. I thought the keeper tried to bring it down. I thought for a second she might have brought it down into her goals, but no, over the bar. And Drum now just stretched their lead, 1-9 to 5 points. Aoife O'Brien striking it now. Aoife McGrath going up strong with Corinne Blair. Broken it there, Anne Evanston trying to get up first time. Aoife in strong, and Sean, I'd say, is going to throw it in.
I'd say he's definitely going to throw this one in.
Niamh Tracy going into the throw in. There is a strong breeze there, alright.
Very strong breeze, yeah.
So both sides will be aware of that. Nicole Shelley's winning that, yeah. Pass it out. We're switching it here to the other side. Anya Dwyer's on it now. Sister of Orla Dwyer plays it inside to Grace Maloney. Grace Maloney has look to get around Maria Connolly. Maria's tight on her there at corner back, but Grace is won again. She's getting past Maria Connolly. And Niamh Long is tracing her. Niamh Tracy's coming across. Grace is still going. She needs support. She flicks it out to Orla Dwyer, but the pass, she's gone astray a bit. The support was slow coming, and the pass went astray, and that's a chance got a begging for Cashel. The ball is out again. Amy Cross onto it. Siobhan McGrath there with Lily Fahy. Here comes Joanne Ryan out from full forward. She's chasing Amy Cross. Joanne has the legs on her. Amy is referee says illegally, but I thought it was a good interception between Joanne and Dee Dunn.
Really hard to see, but
I might be showing my bias here, but Ciara Dewan coming out to take the free.
I'd say the Cashel girls will be relieved there. The backs will be certainly relieved anyway. But again, we need a good delivery in. And there we have it.
And she's found Anne Fahy there in the corner. Keep her there. Drilled it down to the inside to Cueva Purdue. Cueva's on it now. She's got past Emer. She's going on a great run here. Strikes a low, but Christina Brennan is alert to that. At full back, she hand passes it back out to Maureen Ryan on the end line there. And Maureen down the corner looking for Niamh Tracy. Oh, Orla Dwyer has it. Orla's first chance of a shot and goal. It's going to drop short. Cueva Burke. Grace Maloney is in there. Cashel forwards come in very strong. Cueva. And what's going to happen? It's on the deck there. Very hard to know what's going on. It's a goal.
It's a goal.
It's a goal.
Now,
I think it was
trying to see if we can identify.
Aileen Bergen, was it?
Yeah, it looks like Aileen Bergen.
So it was a strike in by Orla Dwyer as Cueva came up to deal with it. The Cashel forwards rushed in on her, and it was on the deck there for a while. And eventually Aileen Bergen looked to have kicked it in. Now Drum need a response. Miriam Campion hand passes it forward to Emer McGrath. A pint will do for Drum, but Emer's going closer looking for something else. No, it takes her shot off, and there's a great response by Drom-Inch with a pint. So great entertainment here so far. Another score there from Emer McGrath. Drum with a 5-point lead, 110 to 1-5. That goal, I suppose, was crucial there for Cashel as Drum were beginning to pull away.
And it's a goal that Cashel needed just at the right time.
Yeah, because we just, you know.
It's called in 7 and 11.
Mairead Evanston and Orla Dwyer.
Yeah.
They're having a right battle out there. Mairead relished the task of marking Orla. And he throws it in quick. It's all go here. Oh, chopped down there by Emer McCall.
Yeah, that's a definite free.
And that's a free for Cashel.
And the breeze is getting a lot stronger now.
Yeah, you can feel it here now in the stand at the start. you'd have to look
So
at the
again, I
flags
would
to see if there's a
imagine
breeze, but you're definitely feeling it here now. It's definitely after picking up, which Cashel will be
I would
delighted
imagine that
heading
this
towards
one
half
could
time.
possibly drop shot. Might be a bit too far out. We'll have to see for Cueva.
Oh, you're right there, and she didn't really pick it at all, but she could get something else out of it.
But the forwards need to
Christina Brennan trying to get underneath it
get
there.
onto it straight away.
Great attitude there by the Cashel forwards. They really are working fierce hard up there trying to keep the
Clever
ball.
move now again.
Cream Blair's coming through after a pass from Aileen Bergen. The hooking and the blocking has been brilliant.
Yeah, but in fairness, Drom-Inch are in on top of them. They're giving them no opportunity up there. The Drom-Inch defence, they're fantastic.
Now Maria Connolly over in the other corner is coming out with it. She needs to clear it. Under pressure, she gets her clearance off, but it's only going to go as far as a Cashel player. Caitlin Downey is alert to it. She sidesteps her player, finds Orla Dwyer. Orla's going to get free, take a strike.
Another one that'll drop shot, I would imagine.
That was drop shot. Christina Brennan protecting her goalkeeper. Great catch by Cueva Burke, drives it down. You'd imagine they'll all go over in the second half. And Anne Everson just got the fingertips to it, but it's gone out for a sideline ball. Kira Dewan coming up to take it and calling her players into position.
And fairness, we're up to seeing two of the balls now dropping shots inside.
Niamh Tracy and Cueva Purdue fighting for the ball. Oh, Cueva flicked it away from her own player, Anya Dwyer. It's gone out again. A line ball for Cashel.
Still 5 points between them, 110 to 1-5, and we're just coming up to half time, 31 minutes played.
So just whatever time was stopped for the water break and the injuries. Didn't really have any injuries, so can't be much more in it.
No, I'd say we're very close now to the half time whistle.
Drom won't want to concede another goal before half time. Niamh Tracy tried to catch that, but Anya Dwyer prevented that happening. Hard to see what's going on now.
I'd say he's going to throw it in, Jolly, because when the ball isn't coming out, I'd say it's the safest option really for the referee.
Players
So
need
just
to be alert.
Take it back 30 metres from the sideline and throw it in.
And Emer Callas won that. She's trying to find a way out, but the Cashel forwards all around. She hand passes it out, but it's only gone as far as Anya Dwyer. Anya to her sister Orla. Orla now getting on it. Great run down the wing. She's got past Mairead Evison. She's stay going. She's goal in mind. Someone needs to come to her. She could tap her over the bar now. No, she strikes it. What a goal!
What a goal by Orla.
Super goal by Orla Dwyer.
Serious.
That's the first we've really seen of her. Picked up the ball and made a great run. Ran about 20-30 yards there. Mairead Evison couldn't catch her. Drum forwards were slow to come out to her. She went out to the wing then. We thought she might tap it over the bar, but no, she struck a low and hard past Cueva Burke in the goal. It's the second goal there for Cashel. 2-5 to 110. Drum need a response. Siobhan McGrath trying to get it up.
But again, Jolene, that's
And
the type
Everson
of
wins
ball
it.
we need to get into Cashel forwards.
Oh, here we go now. Miriam Campion is through the ball. That's break. And Miriam Campion with a goal.
Serious reply below.
Just seemed to come out of nowhere. And Everson passed to Joanne, and suddenly the ball broke from Miriam Campion, and the Cashel defence was at sea, and Miriam all the way. And it's a great response to what Drum needed. So that keeps the 5 points in it again. 2-10 to Drom-Inch, 2-5 to Cashel.
Again, the defence, they were just not tight enough on her.
Oh, in the minor A, Turles Sarsfield's 11 points, Cashel Kilcormac 7 points.
So just 4 points in it, and that's all down in Holy Cross.
So that's a game that will the Cashel contingent here will be very interested in.
To 7 in favour of Sars.
Miriam Campion seems to be down injured after that goal. I think the players are glad of a chance to catch their breath.
Yeah, and you know what? We're gone 34 minutes into the game now, so I would imagine that
Sean
Everett is going to blow that whistle very, very soon.
Time, yeah.
But again, I think Cashel, they need the half-time whistle to come here very, very shortly and get him in.
I see Aoife McGrath now is picking up Orla Dwyer. Mairead Evison seems to be free, just has dropped back.
The pace is going to catch him here.
That's a strike there by Anna Fatty, and it's gone all the way over the far. Great score for Cashel. Drum backs now are the ones that look under pressure at the moment, Stevie.
Yeah, definitely. And as I said, you can see the pace for the Cashel girls is really telling up there now, especially with the goal that Orla took. That was a fantastic run right down the middle.
So Mairead. It's Cashel coming out with the ball again down the wing. Eve Long is first onto it. Her touch lets her down though, so it's still there. She has to get it up again. And it's gone out for a line ball again. Drum felt it was theirs, but linesman says no, it's a Cashel ball. Kieran Dewan is going to take it.
Tenacious defending back there
Cueva
once again.
Purdue striking the low or high inside, gone over Annie Fatty and Maureen Ryan's heads. Christina Bredden and Aileen Bergen is out to it. Ray Davison seems to be a free player there now for Drum. Trying to find Annie Fatty again. It's still
again
there. Nobody's getting their name on it. And I'd say he's going to throw it in, or it could be half time.
We've about 3 or 4 throw-ins here at the moment. We're now gone 36 minutes of play. Really can't see where the injury time is coming from there. Huh?
And there's the half-time whistle.
Half-time whistle.
So at the half-time break, Drom-Inch leading 2 goals and 10 points to Cashel's 2 goals and 6 points. So a 4-point lead for Drom-Inch. Cashel will have the advantage of the breeze in the second half. Both sides will be relatively happy with the performance. It's a very entertaining game of Camogie and so much more to play.
See, the only thing is that when you look at the very start, Drom-Inch was supposed to the first couple of minutes they took it on, right? But then Cashel, they came back into it. But I thought that the goal that Drum scored, it more settled Drum there for a while. But at that stage, Cashel, they needed a better supply of ammunition, as we call it, into their forward line. But the wind is really, really strong. But in fairness, I think that Joe Brown was taking his team there now, taking his players, and he's obviously going to be, things will obviously have to be looked at in the full backline, because there are 2 goals gone in there now at the moment, and obviously Cashel won't be
as a whole though.
Yeah,
I think that's the danger there. Joanne Ryan and Kate Murphy seems to have the better of her, but I think Cashel though in general, playing against Breeze, against the county champions, 4 points down at half time, they'll be happy enough with that. Drom-Inch, I think Cashel definitely had the better in the second quarter, so Drum a lot to work on, but definitely Drum seemed to be able to get the score maybe a little bit easier when they go down, but just Cashel probably on top of midfield there and probably have more to play. We'll take a break there, Stevie, and we'll be back again in a few minutes. So a half time here, Drom-Inch 2-10 and it's Cashel 2-6. just getting ready to start again here in the rag. Just to remind everyone again, the Drom-Inch are in the blue and gold
Cashel need a good
jerseys.
start here now, Jolly.
And we're off. Caitlin Downey delivering the ball in low into Anne Fahy. Maureen Ryan alert to it again. Starting well like she did in the first half. But it's broke there to Orla Dwyer. Orla and a free there in for Orla.
This should nearly bring them back now again a bit closer, because there's 4 between them at the moment. But as I said, Jolly, Cashel, they do need to get a good start here.
This will bring it back to 3. So Cueva produced then stepping over the free. Good strike by Cueva. First score of the second half for Cueva Purdue. To leave it Cashel 2 goals and 7 points, to Drom-Inch 2 goals and 10.
That's exactly what Cashel needed there, was to get an early score, and that'll settle them quite well now. Very early stage, just only less than a minute.
Cueva Burke with the strike. Sean McGrath onto it. Niamh Long. It's another foul there. It's the same kind of fouls every time. Chopping and
frees to be given away.
yeah, just as Niamh Long was about to pick it there, here the one chopped across her, and Eamon McGrath would be hoping she'll have the distance here.
And again, the breezes have to kind of die down a bit at the moment, but it's unusual. It could just build up at any stage. It's perfectly within her range, I would imagine.
She's pulled that one wide out, I suppose, trying to get the extra bit of power on it against the wind. She lost her accuracy there, and that's a wide ball. So Drom will be disappointed with that. So the score remains 2 goals and 10 to 2 goals and 7.
Cashel will be relieved with that one as well, because just looking at their backline, they're still the very same as what they started.
Eamon McGrath won the break though there from the. Caitlin Downey was stopping her, and Eamon McGrath wasn't happy and just pushed her. So Emer felt that she was being fouled, but that's a free there for Cashel. Good start for Cashel here in the second half. Cueva Purdue leaves it for Ciara Dewan to strike.
In fairness, the Cashel girls, they give her no option there. Like she just.
Cashel very well prepared side here today. Ger Brown, the manager. Good strike by Ciara Dewan. Into the danger area, Christina Brennan breaks it out, but it's only gone as far as Green Blair. She strikes it good. Aoife McGrath brilliantly there, blocked down her strike and wins the free. Drom-Inch manager Pat Ryan shouting in instructions there. Anne Evison over on the wing. Siobhan McGrath is centre forward, and Eamon McGrath is on the other wing. It's going inside to Dee Dunn in the corner. No changes there at half time, Stevie, from either side.
Yeah, no, I didn't see any changes. I was actually looking now. I was thinking there might be maybe
Dee Dunn gets the strike off, and it goes in. Broke there. Marion Campion can't get on her. She's 2 Cashel players on her. Niamh Long is in there now. Niamh Long is going to get the strike off. She's fallen. She strikes it, wins the free.
Free in, yeah. Free in.
Well done by Niamh Long. Playing out midfield, but she followed that ball in and got on to the end of it from Marion Campion, and it's a free here. Eamon McGrath, much easier free. We'll tap this over the bar.
1-7 at the moment for Eamon, so again she's on song.
Yeah, she's top scorer for Drom in every match, I suppose, from frees, and she's also got a nice few points and goals from play too. She might chance a goal here. No, she'll tap it over the bar.
She'll tap it over, yeah.
I thought for a second she was having a think about it, but the point is safer option here now.
3 minutes in, Jolly.
Strike by a puck out there by Aoife O'Brien. She overcooked that one, and it's gone over the sideline. Green Blair couldn't get to it, so it's a line ball Aoife McGrath will take. Just looking around there, Maria Davison tight on Orla Dwyer still. Cashel only really 2 inside, and they're well spread out, loads of space inside in the Cashel forwards. The sideline ball in by Aoife McGrath. Emer couldn't get it. Joanne is onto it now. Joanne flicks the pass her player. Joanne one hand picks it up, and the referee's calling for a free, but I thought he would have played advantage there. Joanne was gone.
There was advantage, but he didn't play the advantage.
Yeah,
so
which was
it's a bit harsh, really, isn't it? Because he said yes, there was no advantage really given.
Joanne had picked it up lovely with one hand and was making great strides, but a free here for Emer. Drum will be happy with the point either way. Good strike by Emer. Lovely strike over the bar. Umpire reaches for the white flag. So 2-11 to 7 point to 2-7. Sorry, 2-12 to 2-7. 5 point lead for Drum again.
And 1-9 so far for Emer. Again, they need to be cutting out the frees down there, Cashel, because the more frees that they're going to give away, well, then the more scores for Emer.
Now Annie Fahy has won the ball, probably won the few balls she's won ahead of Marion Ryan. She strikes it over to Corinne Blair. Corinne picks it out on the left wing. She looks at the post, she's going to get off a strike, but that's going to drop short. Quiva Burke comes out to meet, a great catch by Quiva. She needs to get rid of it now. She flicks it out to Emer Cahill. Emer strikes it away quickly. Siobhan McGrath breaks onto it. Siobhan McGrath in front of Caitlin Downey, having a good tussle there. She clears the ball. Marion Campion, Niamh Long making another great run. Niamh Long has continued to run inside on her own and nobody has tracked her. Marion Campion is getting it into her now. Oh, it just didn't reach her, but Joanne Ryan is there, still breaking in around Joanne Ryan. Something could come out of this. Joanne's still trying to get on it, but it's Maeve Ellie Ryan who has it.
Well, in fairness, I think the Cashel backs in the second half to be seen to be a lot tighter to their players.
Yeah.
To the Drom-Inch forward, so which is a good thing. But they need to cut down on the frees. Cashel seriously need to cut down on the frees at this stage. So
Aoife O'Brien has come out to take this. Niamh Long made another great run there.
Good option really there for Cashel to open it out. I know they didn't get that one now with Grace Maloney, but however, at least they're spreading it out now. There's too much bunching there in the first half.
So foul there on Maria Connolly when she was coming out with the ball, and Aoife McGrath is going to stand over this.
I'd imagine we're going to probably go in with a low trajectory for this one.
Lovely ball. Siobhan McGrath catches the hand pass out to Dee, but it's not going to reach Dee. Done in time. Amy Cross intercepts it, and Deirdre Dunn and Emer McGrath both chasing down Amy Cross now. Niamh Tracy held up there. Yeah, I was thinking Niamh Tracy, the hurley was held back just as she tried to get it. And it's another free here which Emer McGrath will look to take.
Again, it's one of those needless frees, Julian, that again, they'll have to try and curve those because it's going to create more scores once again above. And the forum that Aoife is on at the moment, don't be surprised if she plant this one and bring her tally to 110. And the team's 230, but maybe we'll just have to see which have the distance. I would imagine, but we'll have the accuracy.
Looks like it could have gone about wide. Yeah, no, to the
right
right and wide. Commentators cursed there by Stevie.
Yeah, she won't like that.
So 2-12 to 2-7. So obviously trickier striking them into the wind.
Yeah, the breeze is catching up again now.
Orla Dwyer trying to get onto it. She's got it.
No, and gets a bit of space, she'll strike it.
Good strike. That's going to go all the way. Great strike. Only really our second strike at the post, and she's 1-1 scored. She'll be happy with that score. That's the danger if she gets a bit of space and time, especially the breeze behind her now. Brings it back to 4 points.
Cashel need to get as much ball into Orla as possible, but yet Drom-Inch, they're giving her no space. The players
yeah,
really
Everson's really doing a man-marking job on her today. She's just following her everywhere. And Everson tries to win the puck out but fails to gather it. Orla picks it up, strikes it in low and trying to find Aideen Bergen. Christina Brennan, experienced full back there, has got it. And Christina's coming out with it. Strikes it down. Trying to find Emer McGrath. Emer has it. Good catch by Emer. Mairead Everson's there. Mairead clears it. Deirdre Dunn now. And Lily Fatty. And it's broken for Niamh Tracy. Space is opened up in front of Niamh. Niamh is making a great run here. She's got Cashel defenders all around her. Joanne Ryan is off her shoulder. Joanne didn't move though.
She didn't seem to read that one.
Yeah, Niamh thought Joanne was coming with her, but Joanne had stayed still. And now it's back to Niamh Long. Drum still have possession, but they need a score. Oh, great defending there by Cashel. And Everson has it now. Under pressure off balance, she takes a strike and that's gone wide.
It's gone wide, but I'd say she could have picked up maybe slight injury to her left leg at that stage when there was
she looked off balance striking it and then was tackled afterwards, but Drum will be disappointed. They're getting the ball in, the scores aren't coming off it. Cashel looking to make a substitution, I think, on the Cashel team.
Substitution coming on here now, if we can see.
We're number 30.
We'll just check and see now.
Aisling Farrell
Just
looks to be coming in.
She's given the slip of paper anyhow to I'd say she's probably gone into the back line.
She looks to be coming in on Emer Cal, so and on Cueva Purdue's position, but Cueva's going. Just got an update here from the minor A county final. Thurles Sarsfields 115, Cashel Kilcormac's 10 points.
So 8 points between them there.
Interesting substitution there by Cashel. The fullback Kate Murphy has come out, and Aisling Farrell has come in wing forward for Emer Cal, and they seem to have shuffled the team around a bit. So Cueva Purdue is gone back centre back from what I can see, and Ciara Dewan centre back has gone back on full back. So Cueva Purdue will be a big loss out of the half forward line. Crean Blair hand passes it to Annie Fahy. She gets off the strike, but it's half blocked by Niamh Tracy. Maria Connolly on it now. She's trying to get past Crean Blair. Lays it back to Maureen Ryan. Maureen wins the free. So Cashel felt they needed to change full back, so Ciara Dewan has gone in full back. Cueva Purdue has gone back to centre back, and Aisling Farrell came in there at wing forward.
But that's no weakening the half forward line as well.
Yeah, especially when Cashel have the
there's a lot of pressure going to be on Ola now to perform, and she's on the ball as we speak. But she needs support.
She gives it back to Caitlin Downey.
Well blocked down.
Siobhan McGrath and Miriam Campion there are alert to it. Miriam now on it again. Looks like Cueva Purdue tries to get down on top of it. Miriam, don't foul. Cashel, Drom-Inch forwards putting the Cashel backs under loads of pressure. But it's Amy Cross who strikes it, only as far as Emer Cal. She switches it over. Long ball in. Anne Evson's got into full forward. That's broken there to Anne Evson. Anne tries to get it. Anne is on the ground. And Ciara Dewan both trying to pick it. Neither of them picking now. Deirdre Dunn is there putting pressure on Ciara Dewan's clearance. That's going to go only as far. Oh. Nicole Shelley got it half forward line. Niamh Long has it now.
Anne Evson, she's a major threat inside that full forward line.
Cashel clearances and getting past Drum midfield. Miriam Campion's on again. Drums forwards looking to be working a bit harder. Broken there between Dee Dunn and Lily Fahy. Lily Fahy, who's played well all day, has won herself a free.
3 out, alright. A judge had been the hand around the neck, but again, 3 out on this occasion. Cashel wouldn't want to be delaying on it here because,
in fairness to both teams, it's their 5th championship game in a trot, 3 group games and a quarter final. So a little bit of freshness has probably gone out of the thing, and then even to the Cashel girls who played Thursday night as well. Yeah, I just think some of the players looking a bit tired now. But I suppose we're probably approaching the water break too, are we?
Yeah.
So 4 points in it. Drom-Inch leading 2-12 to 2-8.
Just while we get this opportunity, Johnny, just want to wish well to Johnny Maguire in Tipperary and his wife Jodie. Johnny isn't well at the moment, so again his daughter is here, and that is Louise O'Donoghue. So we wish Johnny the very best. And we wish him well going forward.
He's the secretary of the Cashel Camogie Club. Purdue was getting ready to cut this. And that's gone as far as Nicole Shelley. She strikes it in.
You need to bring it, kind of
good strike in, but nothing came on it.
Bring it to the left hand side of the post.
It's fast and frantic here. Puck out there by Cueva Burke. Finds Emer McGrath. Emer, lovely touch. Will she strike it in or probably pick out someone? She's trying to pick out Niamh Long. Niamh Long is making great runs from midfield there in the second half. She sees Miriam Campion. Drum needs a score. Miriam probably needs to take an extra step. No, she doesn't. She has the distance, has the accuracy. Super score by Miriam Campion.
Serious point. Absolutely fantastic.
Miriam Campion has a number of brothers lined out for the Drom-Inch Senior Hurling team this evening in their county semi-final against Kildangan. Showed a bit of class there. Great strike. I thought she might be caught for distance there against the wind, but no problem for Miriam. Oh, Aoife McGrath got a slap on the hand coming out there, and the referee's going to have a chat with the substitution, Aisling Farrell. So just caught Aoife late. I think she's going to be okay. A yellow card there for Aisling. First yellow card of the game. Drom-Inch leading 2-13 to 2-8 after Miriam's last score. Aoife looking to find sister Emer, over hit it there. Amy Cross is going back for it. Siobhan McGrath is coming on her shoulder. Siobhan tries to get a block in. Niamh Tracy wins the ball. Oh, foul there. And it's another free for Emer McGrath.
Again, Jolene, it goes back to my point earlier, giving away silly frees like that. it's, I know you're gaining possession here for Drom-Inch, but don't be surprised if they get a score from it.
Exactly. Strike in. Joanne Ryan is free. She caught the ball. Joanne is going to pot that over the bar. No problem for Joanne. I don't know, is this sun on some of the defender eyes there, but the Joanne was left on her own. Put up the hand, caught it clean from Emer's free and over the bar. Good score.
And just stretching away again, Jolene. 2:14 to 2:08.
Yeah.
15 minutes in.
Nicole Shelley's on it now. I really think Queen Purdue is the big loss from the half forward line.
Major loss. Major loss.
Even if they had moved one of the full midfielders back to centre back, if they felt they needed to move someone. So Cueva coming over to take that free.
I'd still like to get a lot of ball, if you could, into Orla O'Dwyer, because she's the main threat up there at the moment.
Yeah, probably haven't seen enough for her yet from Cashel's point of view. That's a good strike by
Should be
Cueva.
over.
That's all the way. Super score from Cueva Purdue. We've had two great free takers today, in Cueva and Emer. And
Also
there's
break
the
again.
whistle for the water break. Drom-Inch leading 2 goals and 14 points to 2 goals and 9 at the
60
water break.
minutes of playing. I suppose, in fairness, Drom-Inch are always going to be the stronger, and not only on paper but on the field of play, they look to be far better in various different positions throughout the field. But overall, I think the Cashel, they're not going to be really happy with their performance up to now.
Yeah, I suppose, they've had purple patches where they've got a few scores, but the scores they have got, the goals, they look very dangerous, very threatening, and I suppose the question is, why haven't we seen a bit more of that?
More of it, exactly.
Maybe they're not getting enough ball into the inside forward line. I think their attitude and their work rate has been top class, though. They're working very hard.
It's been excellent,
very young
in fairness
team,
to
and
Cashel, and they have 4 under 16s, as we said there.
Yeah.
4 under 16s, so they're very, very young. They're getting a lot of experience.
Yeah.
But again, it's the forwards, they need to get the right supply of ball into them. They have the pace, just get that right supply.
Yeah, maybe a quicker ball in as well.
Quicker ball, that's exactly it.
But I think Drum have upped their work rate there in the second half, especially amongst their forwards. They're making it very hard for the Cashel backs to clear the ball. And when you put that pressure on the backs, then the clearance aren't as good. And then obviously the ball into the forwards isn't as good then.
And maybe the idea then as well of obviously putting Cueva back into the centre back position, Cueva Purdue. The supply ball she's going to give herself is going to be very, very quick and hopefully accurate. But again, we're down now to 13 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, and it's 2 goals and 14 points, 2 goals and 9. So Cashel really, a lot depends on the next 5 minutes here after the water break. Are Drum going to stretch their lead, or Cashel going to narrow the gap?
I think Cashel need to get another couple of scores here very, very quickly now again.
So
and have a very strong breeze.
whoever
again.
comes out of this, they're after getting a really good battle.
It's a serious battle
into
now
the
today.
before county final in 2 weeks' time. Burge to her and Clonty, the other semi-final this evening. Niamh Long now winning the break and wins a free. Niamh Long and having a great game. First game she started this year, has been used as a sub in all the games so far. But she's settled into midfield there very well. Eamon McGrath coming out to take a free. Drom-Inch still involved in the Junior A Championship. They have a county semi-final next weekend. So any of the subs there now on the sideline are all key players on their second team. And management, I suppose, would prefer not to have to use them. And, it's the same management for the junior team. They'll want to try and go out and win that next weekend. But if they do need a sub, it'll be a big loss on the junior team, but it'll be a good boost for the senior team here too.
I wouldn't be surprised if this one could drop short because the breeze is gathering up
Yeah, it's
again.
picking up again, but even probably gets a better strike on it, but it looks like it's going to go wide, and it has gone wide.
Yeah. It's a great strike of the ball now, in fairness to her.
She got a good strike on it, but didn't get the accuracy. So Drum can't be relying on frees now. They're going to have to get some more scores and play if they're going to see out this game. Puck out again, finds Orla Dwyer, who's drifted out to the wing. She's a long way out from goal here. She has to strike it in. And she does that. Aoife McGrath's alert to it though. And Niamh Tracy there. Niamh Tracy playing midfield but doing a lot of work back in the backs, helping out her defence. Works very well with Aoife McGrath at all times. Oh, Aoife didn't get up there, but Maria Connolly's onto it. Maria Connolly finds Ian McCall out in the wing. Ian McCall drives it back down the wing where it originally came from. Deirdre Dunn is coming out looking for it. Off to Hurley. No. Doesn't gather it, and it's gone out for a line ball. It's a Drum ball. No, it's a Cashel ball, sorry. So
Just
Cuevas
looking there, I don't think that the linesman at that side, I don't think he was 100% sure himself.
wasn't sure if Deirdre had got the touch to it, so she must have. And it's a Cashel line ball now, which Cueva is getting ready to take. She'll get a good strike on this, and she does. Down it goes to Crean Blair, trying to find Crean Blair the whole time. But Aoife McGrath, very tough, tenacious defender on Crean. Still trying to get up, and Eve Tracy is there as well. And Aoife strikes it. Now Deirdre Dunn, chance to get on the ball. Deirdre tried to find Niamh Long, but didn't work out, and instead it's Anya Dwyer winning the ball, making a great run down the middle. Hand passes it out to Orla, but Mairead Everson gets the hurley in strong. Niamh Long is there, knee fouls, and it's a free for Orla Dwyer. So
I'd imagine this is
Cashel are going to have to work very hard for every score. Cueva coming up to take this. Plains Hunter back now, coming up to take the freeze. Ger Brown giving instructions into his team. Drom need to be alert to this. And it's over the bar.
Yeah, good strike by Cueva once again.
That brings Cashel's points tally into double figures. 210 for Cashel, Drom-Inch 214, only 4 points in it. Joanne Ryan coming out looking for the puck out, and she's won it. Look, great strike in. Down on top of Deirdre Dunn, breaks, and Everson is onto it and getting held up. Surely a free, and yes it is.
She's a great target player.
Yeah, a good target player and very strong under the ball. A handful for any defender. And she was trying to pick out a forward there, but was fouled, and Emer McGrath will be glad of a nearer in one in the back angle here. She'll pot this over the bar.
I would imagine, yeah, that this is going to bring it up to 215, 214 as we speak.
Good score for
No
Emer.
mistake about it. She's
Back to 5 points again. Cashel probably at this stage need a goal, Stevie.
definitely, there is no question that they do need a goal. You need to walk it right down through the channels, I say, definitely through Orla.
And the puck out looking to find Orla again. She can't get underneath it. She's underneath it now. Mairead just keeping her distance. Just trying not to let her get inside her. She's got inside her though, and she's still going. She can't catch it again. Hand pass trying to find Crean Blair. And she's broken to Orla again. Here she comes now. She has goal in her mind, but Drom aren't going to let her in any further. So she puts it over the bar.
That was a good point in fairness by Ola, and it all started with Ola from the goalie's puck out. So again, definitely they have to get more scores and very, very quickly. As you can hear parents in there, not the middle, they're trying to keep it out.
Looking for Joanne Ryan again, who's out in the wing. Joanne will win this ball. And she'll strike it in. But she's only struck it as far as Cueva Purdue, who's going off on a long run. Emer McGrath's chasing her, Niamh Tracy's coming across her. Cueva strikes it into Crean Blair. Cashel trying to find Crean the whole time, but Crean is on Aoife McGrath, who's up to the task the whole time. I'm surprised they're not using likes of Grace Maloney again, or who I thought was on top in the first half.
fairness, that ball in didn't give Green much of an opportunity.
No, but
it's gone well away from her.
Aoife is kind of starting to win that battle. You know, it was 50-50 battle for a long time, but
It's a
Aoife is
great battle.
definitely on top of Crean Blair, I think, since Cueva moved to centre back, and I think Cashel should be using their other forwards a bit more. Now Cueva Burke striking it long. Miriam Campion looked to get underneath it. Cashel very good under the 50-50 ball. Here's Grace Maloney now on it just as I speak. Mairead Everson is chasing her, but Grace still has it.
I would
And
imagine,
Grace has won a free. Very impressed with her this evening.
Grace has played her heart out here today. So again, Cueva is going to come up and
Actually, I didn't realise Grace has gone out to midfield.
she's gone out to midfield. Yeah,
I was saying they should be finding her more inside, but that's why she's out midfield. I suppose that's the problem with Cashel. They're bringing out maybe some of the stronger players trying to get on top of Drum out in midfield, and the options inside are not as there. Great score by Cueva Purdue. Brings it back to just 3 points. How are we for time, Stevie?
3 points, yeah, and 7 minutes to go.
So it's still all to play for. Drum with their nose in front the whole time, but 3 points is very little. Now Siobhan McGrath, Drum have responded very well to every score so far, and this looks like it could be doing it again. Pass Siobhan McGrath to her cousin Miriam. Miriam wins the free. In fairness, Drum management will be very happy with their response to every Cashel score. They've come back and scored nearly every time.
Given the free away there, so I wouldn't be surprised now if she's going to pick up a yellow for this.
She does, you're right, Stevie. A yellow card for Maeve Ellie Ryan there. She's as the on the county minor panel last year. Good player too, Maeve Ellie. But
in fairness, her hands were full there, but at the same time they're going to give away another point again, obviously.
Aoife! Switch with me with Mairead. Switch with Mairead now. Switch with Mairead.
second point again now. There's 4 between them again, 2:16 to 2:12, and we're now coming up on 6 minutes to go. 24 minutes in the second half now.
Ball is pucked out again. Eve Long is on the break. Maria Connolly is there too. Siobhan McGrath trying to get underneath. Here's Joanne Ryan. Joanne Ryan, look, doing well since she's come out to the half-forward line. Strikes it into Emer McGrath. Emer trying to keep it in play. It's
just
on the line.
Over the line. Just over.
Linesman said it's gone over.
Just over it and
so it's Cashel ball again.
And the last free the team must go there. She's have to bring her tally now to 111.
Great scoring by Emer, 111. Drum always the 4 or 5 points in it. Anytime it gets to 3, Drum respond with a point again. So it's back to 4 points again.
Well to come back.
The county champions really being tested today.
But again, Cashel need to work this one in.
And instead it's Corinne Blair, first ball, she's won in a while. She's soloing in, but Aoife McGrath was trying to...
Yeah, Sean Everett, I would imagine that we could
going to go into the
see a yellow
here,
card here again, Jolly.
So, on a few occasions, Corinne got past Aoife, so Aoife was
possibly
picked up a yellow card
to be
there.
going for that goal, isn't it?
She's looking over to the management. What time are we, Stevie?
Yeah, we have 4 minutes exactly left on the clock.
I think she'll tap it over. 4 points in, and this will bring it back to 3.
I'd say to be safest to put it over if she...
too far out for a goal, so she'll put this over the bar. Drum, no movement there on the line.
She's going for it.
She went for it. She's blocked.
No, could be lying on the ball here. I would imagine that the referee is going to bring out the ball.
Surprised she went for that. She was plenty of time. 4 points down.
I
thought
she may have put it over, but
unless
maybe she got a signal to
she did look to the sideline.
So Sean Everett, the referee is going to
she was never going to get a goal directly from there unless she was just
open
something else. Now here's Eve Tracy. This will be a boost to Drum if they can clear this. But Eve Tracy's
tenacious defending.
And now Drum win it free.
Again.
The Drum crowd are happy with the free, but Cashel
is just saying yes, it was frontal.
Not happy with.
I'd say
Cueva Burke has come out a long way to take
that
this.
one now, in fairness, but the referee gave it, and that was it. It was the free tally has been high there today.
Cueva Burke going down the line.
Another free again.
Another free. It's a huge free count, I'd say.
I don't know if the statistics were added up at the moment, but
so Cueva Purdue, Cashel asking for a last push for their players. Cueva Purdue taking the free. She got a great strike on it. Gone into the danger area there. All the Cashel forwards around. Ashley Farrell trying to get onto it. Emer McCall is there. Maria Connolly, Niamh Tracy with her trademark roll lift trying to get it up.
I'd say we're in for about the 5th or 6th throw-in of the game. Yeah. But those are the ones that Cashel need to win that dirty ball.
Yeah, Drum will just be trying to see out this game.
2 minutes left. 28 minutes gone. 4 points between
Orla Dwyer trying to get on it. Well done, Maria Connolly. She intercepted her there. Lovely. Hand passed it out to Joanne Ryan. Joanne Ryan get onto a lot of ball here now. She'll
Joanne's
deliver
been
that
very
inside.
deep now, Jolly.
Oh, but Cueva Purdue is alert to it again. She has it. She's going to make a run from centre back.
Beautiful turn.
Great strike.
Could be going to the right and wide, unfortunately.
Forwards had come out. And Cueva Burke happy to see that going wide.
Beautiful turn by Cueva, but unfortunately the ammunition that she supplied in wasn't good enough for the forwards.
Cashel have won the puck out again. Oh, Mairead Everson flicked it away from Orla Dwyer just in time. Joanne Ryan has it now. Niamh Tracy's outside her. Hand pass to Niamh Tracy. Niamh has it again. She's off on her solo. Emer McGrath's pulling away from her defender. Will Niamh find her? Puts it back in hand. She needs to strike. Flicks it into Emer McGrath. Emer will have a shot. Goal. Oh, save! Great save by the keeper. Emer McGrath had goal on her mind. A beautiful shot by Emer. Loads of power in it, but Aoife O'Brien and the Cashel goalie was up to the task. It's still there now. Siobhan McGrath trying to win it. Emer McGrath there too, and Marion Campion. Surely over the line, not yet, no.
Another throw in again, I would imagine.
I think you're right, Stevie. Great run by Niamh Tracy.
It's in the ruck, you see, there's nothing you can do, and you try to avoid injuries then to players, so safest thing to do is just...
Speaking of injuries, Cueva Purdue is down, but I think it's a cramp.
I'd say, yeah, they're just doing the leg stretch above it.
And first aid is coming in here. And in third, the Sarsfields look like they're on their way to win the County Minor A Championship, winning now a goal and 20 points to Cashel Kilcormac's 13 points.
I think the battle is home and try it for Sarsfields again.
A super minor hurling team there, third of Sarsfields.
They were beaten yesterday in the Meath under 14 final. There was only the goal in it. But they'll obviously be making up for it today with the minor.
So Cashel will be disappointed if they can't get their senior Camogie team into a county final.
Yeah, it's going to be disappointment for them all right, because in fairness I think Joe Brown has done great work with his selection committee there, and his committee, the selectors, as I said, they've done great work with him, but look, in fairness it's a very, very good Drom-Inch team, Geraldine, and every one of them, they've really played out of their skins.
Here's Emer now on the free. That has gone over. That puts 5 points between the teams now again. A goal and 12 points for Emer McGrath today. Quick puck out by Cashel. Amy Cross is free. She has the ball. She'll strike it down the wing. Cream Blair, lovely catch by Cream Blair. Here's a chance for Cashel. They need to work a goal. She strikes it inside. Who's in there? Is Anne Fahy. Out with Maureen Ryan. Maureen Ryan having a great game today. Clears that. Joanne Ryan there again. She's everywhere in the second half.
She's playing very deep for a full forward. Like you think.
Yeah, well, she switched out to centre forward, but still very deep.
Yeah.
Out here.
But really has those relieving clearances. Georgia Dunn is there with Niamh Tracy. And Dee is on the ball. Hand passed out to Miriam Campion. Miriam strikes in. Drum looking for another score. It's broken there to Anne Everson, who's in support. Siobhan McGrath is off her shoulder. Anne is going to stay going. She realises.
Will score this one.
And a great score by Anne Everson. A relieving score there for Drom-Inch. And Cashel's substitution coming in, number 17.
And Jordan, I'm delighted in a way for Anne to score that one, because
she's done a lot of work there today. It's nice to get on the score sheet as well. So
yeah,
number 17 for Cashel is Emer O'Donnell is coming in. And out goes the full forward, Aideen Bergen. So Aideen got that goal in the first half. Hasn't seen too much of the ball in the second half. With 32 minutes gone on the clock. Drom-Inch leading now by 6 points, just after stretching a lead there in the last few minutes. 2 goals and 18 points, 2 goals and 12.
I think 6 points in it at this stage of the game, Geraldine, is asking a hell of a lot for Cashel to come back into
it. And Niamh Long, great relieving clearance. Anne Everson up there on her own now with 2 defenders, but it's broken down. Can Miriam get onto it? No, gone to Cueva Purdue. Siobhan McGrath chasing it, but Cueva won't be caught. Striking in, but nobody inside. Cueva Burke able to come out to that on her own. Cashel need to get their forwards in closer to the goal. At this stage, it's goals they need. Ian McGrath and Amy Cross have had a good battle throughout the day as well. You see, a young up-and-coming Cashel Camogie team, and they've really played their hearts out today. Lost to Burge Sahara by only 3 points there in the group stages. And
I think they've had a fantastic season.
They've had a very good season, in fairness, but Drom-Inch just pulling away now. 6 points between them as the clock ticks down. Strike in by Emer McGrath. Anne Everson coming out to it again. It's broken there again. Maeve Ellie Ryan clears it. Orla Dwyer wins it. Joanne Ryan is chasing her. And Orla has got around Joanne, but she's very far out. Orla, she needs to strike it in and follow it. Trying to find Cream Blair again. Mairead Evson's picking her up now.
And in fairness, Geraldine, as you were saying about younger players with Cashel, they're gaining great experience here, because there's a huge difference of experience between the 2 teams out there at the moment.
Definitely, Drom in fairness have contesting county finals and semi-finals for the last number of years, winning the county final last year, stopping Burge Sahara from winning 8 in a row. So Drom look to have booked their place in the county final again this year. They'll be keen to see how the second semi-final goes between Burgess Sahara. And just a full-time score there. Third of Sarsfields a goal and 20 points. Cashel Kilcormac's 13 points. That's in the minor A hurling county final, also taking place here today in Holy Cross. So Cashel with the free. What will they do? They'll surely have to.
I think she'll have to drop it in here, Geraldine.
Drops it in around the house. A lot of drum players back there. Christina Brennan trying to come out with it. Ashley Farr, the substitute on the. Ian McCall is there too.
Another throw in.
Sean looking for the ball. He's not going to. blow it up, is he? No, he's going to throw it in again.
34 minutes of play. 34 played.
Niamh Tracy coming out again. How many times has she done that this year for Drom? Coming out with the fence with the ball, making a strong run. Siobhan McGrath running off for Miriam Campion. Miriam gets it, strikes it long in. Anne Everson is in there on her own edge of Ciara Dewan. The sun is there. Deirdre Dunn comes onto it. Oh, it had broken to Deirdre Dunn. She was.
Again,
would have loved the chance to, but Sean had decided that it was going to be.
And in fairness to Sean, and you know, he's a very good referee, but I would say to Sean there, allow the advantage, and it would have worked out enough like that because it was in favour of Drom-Inch.
Yeah, I'd say Deirdre Dunn is disappointed because she would have had goal on her mind. Emer McGrath coming up to take a free.
I would say definitely Emer is going to tap this one over and bring her personal tally to 130.
So 2 goals and 18 points, 2 goals and 12. Emer McGrath with the free. Over the bar. So 2 goals and 19 points. Good scoring for Drom-Inch.
35 minutes in.
Selector Paul Staten shouting at Drom-Inch to finish it out. Time surely must be nearly up. Aoife McGrath, another great performance from her in the half back line. Niamh Long, and it's a free. This is the last chance for Cashel, but I think a goal is what they'll look for, but it won't be enough at this stage.
No, it's only just going to
36
really
minutes
put
on the
respectability, I'd say, on the scoreline at this stage.
And once again, Niamh Tracy, a super player for Drom-Inch, is alert to that. And there's the full-time whistle. The delight to the Drom-Inch players and management. Drom-Inch have booked their place in the county semi-final county final for 2 weeks' time, winning today's semi-final. 2 goals and 19 points against Cashel's 2 goals and 12.
Yeah, I think, Geraldine, in fairness, there's no doubt, but the better team won it. Drom-Inch were superior really in the second half. They really pulled away, and as I said, finished there 219, and out of that, with Eva scoring 113. She's lethal inside her from frees and from open play as well. But I just see that the management there, Jar Brown will be obviously disappointed. But for Cashel, I would imagine that it's a learning curve for them.
Yeah, I definitely think if they keep that group of players together, they could make great strides in the next few years at this level of senior championship. 2 county semi-finals appearances in a row. They acquitted themselves excellent today. It was very close for a long time, but definitely, I suppose, the second quarter, the second half there, Drom pulled away and just showed their superiority. And I suppose they weathered the storm and the Cashel attack, and Cashel had to bring Queen Purdue back to the backs to help out, and that, I suppose, took a big thresh out of the forward line.
It certainly did, and again, as I said there, it's obviously Drom-Inch did no match on Geraldine to the final, 219 to 212, but again, it's going to be another difficult task, I suppose, really for Drom-Inch to retain their title.
Yeah, big semi-final later on this evening between Burgess O'Hara and Clononty, so all eyes will be on that. We'll wrap it up here. Thanks very much to Robert Healy, photo and video, and to Stevie for joining me here on commentary, and we'll wish Drom-Inch best of luck in the county final.
Certainly.